So just laying down with your head facing the front of the room.
So this way. Okay. Should I put my head on?
Whatever you want to do, however you're comfortable. And as you settle in, just take a cleansing breath in through the nose and exhale, release. And again, gently in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it all out, sigh the day out, anything that happened before you arrived, maybe anything that is to come. And just begin to draw your awareness into the space, into the body. Just noticing the breath without doing anything to shift or change it, just to let it flow organically and begin to notice any sensations in the body, any areas that may feel tight or tense. And just invite the breath to flow into these spaces. To soften and release. This month's theme is heart-centered awakening. So throughout our practice this month, we have been focusing on different aspects of awakening the heart. And this week we are focusing on the heart's potential. This is where we explore our capacity to love ourselves, to love others, to expand our experience of life and live more fully and love deeply and connect with our true essence. So drawing the attention and awareness to the heart center, let's just set an intention for our practice today. And this may be to be present with the heart, maybe to dedicate your practice to someone, to just give yourself this space and time. When you're ready, coming into a seated position, into easy seated pose. We'll begin with just some dynamic twist, incorporating our breath. So as we inhale, we'll reach the arms up, reaching, lengthening the spine, exhaling, placing the right hand on the left knee, and the left hand down to your side. Inhaling, coming back through center, lengthening the spine. Exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand points to the earth. We'll just move through these with your breath at your own pace. Just focusing on creating some space in the spine and the body. Getting some movement going in the shoulders. Breathing into the belly. Thinking about the expansion the breath creates here. one more on each side. We'll inhale, coming back through the center. Bring the palms together. Exhale, draw them down through center and just press the palms together. Draw the shoulder blades together as well. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears. And as you press the palms together, think about the heart center opening, creating space here for the breath. Just take a few rounds of deep breath here, just feeling into the heart space. Release the hands down in front, and we'll just walk the hands out. Let the spine round, just let your head hang heavy here, wherever you are. Just drawing your awareness now to the palms of your hands, pressed into the earth, and the grounding presence of the earth beneath you. Breathing into the base of the spine, reaching towards the earth, and following the breath all the way up the spine to the crown of your head. Moving down on the exhale towards the earth. And on the inhale, drawing energy up towards the crown of your head. And we'll walk the hands back, bringing the head up last. And place the right hand on the floor next to you. We'll circle, sweep the left arm up. Just a gentle side bend here. Breathing into the left side, reaching that left hip down. Rooting it in towards the earth. Rolling that left shoulder back a little. Our arms are connected to our heart center, so we're awakening that connection in our body here. Breathing all the way into the fingertips from the heart. We'll circle around, so just dropping that left arm in front, just walking the hands around, coming forward through center, and over to the opposite side, drawing the right arm up, and coming into that stretch on the right side, sinking the right hip down, breathing into that space and that connection with the earth. All the way up through the fingertips. Exhale, circle back through center. And walk the hands up. Bring the head up. I'll come into tabletops. Bring our blanket to our mat just to support our knees a little here. Knees stacked under the hips and wrists stacked under the shoulders. Spread the fingertips nice and wide. Press through the palms of the hands and really grip the mat here. Find a nice stable tabletop. So we're gently drawing the navel in towards the spine. We're pressing into the earth, creating some space between the shoulders and pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. On the inhale, gaze comes forward, heart center comes forward, belly drops, tailbone rises. On the exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone, navel towards the spine, and press into the earth. Inhale, coming into cow, dropping the belly, sending the heart forward, tailbone rises. Exhale into cat, pressing into the earth, gaze towards the navel. And just move through these at your own pace, connecting the breath with the movement. See if you can create an even inhale and exhale. And just feel into the corners of the body. Feel into the shoulders, feel into the hips. You can move the weight, shifting it around into the hips. Just use this next minute or so to just feel into the body. How are you feeling today? How are you showing up? Are we feeling tired, energized? There's no wrong or right answer, just how you feel. No judgment, just noticing where you are. Coming back to a neutral spine, bring the big toes together and walk the knees out towards the edges of the mat. Send the hips all the way back towards the heels and let the body come towards the earth. You can also bring a bolster between the knees if you'd like more support here, however you'd like to be. And just think about the hips sinking towards the earth with each exhale, just in your mind. It's not important where they are. Just thinking about that energy, the base of your spine connecting with the earth. Gaze comes towards the fingertips. And we'll just shift the body weight forward, coming onto the forearms, and then just let the legs come out long behind you, bringing our belly to the mat. And then we'll lower all the way down, drawing the hands under the shoulders. Do a few cobra poses here. So we'll press into the hands, and they're going to be just a little bit behind the shoulders here. We'll press into the hands and lift the heart center up. Gaze comes up on the inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, gaze comes up. Exhale, bring the left ear to the mat. Inhale, gaze up, heart forward. Exhale, right ear to the mat. And we'll walk the arms out, coming back to the forearms and finding Sphinx pose. We'll hold here for a few breaths. You can bring the elbows out to lessen the load on the lower back here if you'd like. Just find where you want to be comfortable. Our gaze comes towards the mat, crown of our head reaching towards the front of the room. Shoulder blades draw together, opening the heart space. Just breathe here, deep into the belly, press to the earth. Exhale, lower down, and draw the hands under the shoulders. Press back and find tabletop. And once you're in tabletop, we'll step or walk the right foot forward to meet the hands and find a low dragon lunge. You can come onto blocks here as well. And just lunging forward, sinking the hips down. Try to draw the knee inward and keep it in line with that middle toe if that feels good to your body alignment. Check in with your hips and see if they're square to the front of the mat, to the earth. Just breathing here, sinking the hips down. Feeling into that stretch on the left hip flexor. We'll place the right hand on the right knee, twisting and opening the heart center into the right side. Drawing the right shoulder back. And release. Setting your blocks aside. And stepping or walking that right foot down. Coming back through tabletop. We'll tuck the toes and just take our first downward dog. So tuck the toes, press into the hands, lift the knees, hips in towards the air, towards the sky. You can walk the feet out a little ways towards the edges of the mat. Bend the knees as much as you need. Our goal here is to lengthen the spine, not get our heels to the earth. So we're pressing the chest towards the thighs, holding here, breathing in, exhale, softening into the pose. 3, 2, and last breath. Exhale, lower the knees down to the mat, coming back into tabletop. Finding dragon on the opposite side, step or walk that left foot forward to meet the hands. And coming onto blocks or keeping your hands on the mat. Just make any adjustments that you need and send the hips down towards the earth. Grounding down. Thinking about releasing what we no longer need. Feeling into the stretch of the right hip flexor. Two more breaths here. Send the hips back. Move any props aside. Plant the hands on the inside of the left foot. Walk that foot back, nice and slow. We'll move our blanket out of the way for now. Coming back through tabletop. Tuck the toes and take another downward dog. Sending the hips up, pressing the chest towards the thighs, bending the knees as much as you need. 5 breaths here. Gaze comes towards the fingertips. Take little tiny baby steps till you get all the way to the front of the mat. Inhale, plant the hands on the shins and find a half lift. Flat back, crown of the head reaching towards the front of the room. Exhale, fold all the way forward, bending the knees. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms up. Palms together, exhale, hands at heart center. Just place the hands over the heart and check in with that intention that you set at the beginning of your practice. Just taking a moment here to pause and reconnect. Hands at your sides, step forward to the top of your mat and find mountain pose. Or roll the shoulders back, tuck the tailbone slightly, opening the heart center and lengthening the spine. Root down through the soles of your feet, palms facing forward, just lengthening through the crown and sending energy down through the soles of our feet.
connecting with the earth below, grounding into this moment. 5 breaths here. Just finding presence, anchored here, stillness, and pause. Inhale, circle, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands and step the feet back. Drop the knees down to the mat. Tuck the elbows in. Coming all the way down to the mat. Bring the belly to the mat. The legs come out long. Hands planted. Take cobra on the inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. Exhale, left ear to the mat. Inhale, opening the heart. Exhale, right ear to the mat. Draw the hands further back under the shoulders. Tuck the toes and press back, finding downward dog. Only 3 breaths this time. Reaching the tailbone. Lengthening the spine. Gaze comes towards the hands, towards the front of the mat. And step or walk forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward all the way. Walk the feet out just a little. Bend the knees generously. Grab either elbow and find dangle pose. Just let the head hang heavy. Think about the weight of anything that you're carrying, just kind of rolling off the shoulders towards the earth. Drop the hands back down to the mat. Heel, toe, walk the feet out. Bring the toes pointed outwards for a 45-degree angle and lower down for Malasana. Bringing the hands together. You can also bring a block here if you'd like a supported Malasana. You can sit on the block. Pressing the palms together, elbows towards the inner thighs. And just sinking the hips down. Lengthening the spine. 5 breaths here, just grounding in. And exhale, plant the hands, send the hips up, remove the block, and walk the feet back in. We'll inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, we'll come into chair. Circle, sweeping the arms up. Press into the earth, sending the hips back. Biceps towards the ears. See if you can maybe lift the toes. Navel in towards the spine. Breathing here, 3 more breaths. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circles with the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands through center and find a mat. 5 breaths here. We just did some challenging postures, so take the time to just encourage yourself. We practice a growth mindset. Just loving ourselves where we are right now. Eyes, if they're closed. And on the inhale, we'll bring the arms up, step the left foot back, and find a crescent lunge. Left heel off the mat. We're bending gently into the right knee. Reaching the fingertips up. Exhale, cactus the arms back, opening the heart center. Inhale, reaching up. Lengthening the arms. Exhale, cactus back, open the heart center. Press through the sole of the right foot, grounding in and connecting, stabilizing. Inhale, fingertips reach. Exhale, cactus the arms and open one last time. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, flip the back foot around and find warrior 2. Back left foot parallel to the back of the mat. Right towards the front of the mat. Reaching forward, the right fingertips. Back with the left. Gaze comes over the front fingers. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, reverse warrior, placing the left hand in the lower back or along the leg. Reaching up and back with the right. Exhale, coming all the way back. And stepping the left foot. You can take a full flow here if you'd like. Inhale, circle sweeping up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step all the way back. Lower the knees to the mat. All the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes. Press back and find downward dog. One full breath here. Gaze towards the fingertips. Step or walk forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle spin all the way up. Fingertips reaching. Send the right foot back, finding crescent on the opposite side. Bending into that left knee. Right heel off the mat. Reaching on the inhale, exhale, open the heart center, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw the heart center forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, find warrior two. Flipping the back foot open. Lunging forward into the left. Gaze comes over the left fingertips. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale all the way up. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, circle sweep the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step all the way back. Bring the knees to the mat. And drop all the way down. All the way to our bellies. Cross the forearms at the top of the mat. And rest your forehead. Just take a few rounds of breath here. Bring one of your blocks to the top of your mat. We'll find a variation of thread the needle. Bring the left hand out, feed the right arm through, and rest your head on the blocks. We're taking thread the needle, perfect, from a sphinx pose or posture. Just breathing into the opening of the right shoulder here. Our right side is our masculine side. This is our doing side. So how we give a love to others, and just reflecting on that here for a moment, and how we share love with the world. Draw the left hand under the shoulder, gently unwind, coming back through center and pausing just briefly before moving to the other side. Bringing the right arm out, pressing into the earth, feeding the left arm through and resting on the left shoulder, left ear to the block or to the mat. Breathing in now to our feminine side, how we receive in the world. Thinking about the ways we feel most loved, the way we love ourselves. How do we receive love from others. Right hand under the right shoulder. Slowly unwind and come all the way to your back on the mat. We'll start with knees bent, feet hip distance apart. And we'll just make a windshield wiper motion with our knees going back and forth nice and slow. Keeping the hips in contact with the earth, just nice and gentle here. Walk the feet out towards the edges of the mat. Let the knees fall in towards each other. Draw the knees in towards the chest, giving them a little squeeze. Little rock side to side. Interlacing the fingers under the left knee. Just extend the right foot out, lengthening the right leg. Sole of the right foot reaching towards the back of the room. Drawing the left knee in towards the body. Inhale, draw the right knee in. Give it a little squeeze. Switch to the opposite side. Extending the left leg out. Reaching that sole of that foot towards the back. Drawing the right knee. Inhale, draw both knees in. And bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Bring the soles of the feet together, is what I should have said. Let the knees fall open. You can place your blocks under your thighs for support. We'll find Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly. And play around if you want your feet closer, further away. Just let gravity draw your knees towards the earth, and maybe place one hand on the belly and one hand on the heart space. And just breathing into these spaces, connecting with your center as you begin to wind down. Feeling the breath fill the belly, the chest. And you can stay here or extend the legs out for Shavasana. So move into the meditation portion of the practice. Take a moment to get comfortable. Take up some space on your mat if you'd like to put a blanket under or on top. Maybe rolled under the neck. Just make sure you're comfortable, feeling supported. Just take a cleansing breath in through the nose. And exhale, release. And just begin to let go of the practice, let go of anything that did or didn't happen as expected today. Finding the earth beneath you is supporting you. Begin by drawing your awareness to the heart center and the rise and fall of the heart center with each breath. Just letting the breath flow organically. Not working to shift or change it unless it brings you more comfort. Imagine there's a warm green light at the center of your chest, glowing at the heart, filling the heart space and expanding with each breath, filling the lungs and the chest, the shoulders, all the way down the arms to the fingertips. Filling the belly, let the belly soften. It fills with light. This warm light moving through the body, moving through the hips, down the legs, to the knees and ankles and soles of your feet. Each breath expanding into all of the tissues and cells, your bones, moving upward through the neck, the back of the head, and the face, crown of your head. And just imagining breathing with this light flowing from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. This green healing light moving from the heart center, sending loving energy, healing energy through your entire body, filling every space, every corner, every cell, infused with this healing energy. Supporting your physical and energetic body and all the work that you've done today, helping to integrate all of the energy that's been moved around and to filter out and release what is no longer needed. The light begins to travel outside of the physical body into our auric field, to the space around us. And for a moment, we can imagine sending this loving light out to people that we may know, out into the collective, sending loving, healing energy out into the world. Expanding our capacity to love, expanding our heart's potential. Begin to create some movement in the fingers and toes, slowly awakening, coming back into the space. And in whatever way is intuitive to you, coming to a seated position. Just placing the hands over the heart space and taking a moment of gratitude here to thank yourself for showing up, for creating this space for you to connect on a deeper level with your heart, with your energy, and to explore your heart's potential, your capacity for loving yourself and the world around you. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice of heart-centered awakening, mindful movement, and meditation. It is my greatest wish that you carry the benefit of this practice with you throughout the rest of your evening and beyond. Thank you, thank you.